Who is the hero who defeated the Minotaur and returned to Athens? Theseus. Who primarily handled education in feudal society? Clergy. What was the most noticeable difference in the social systems between Minoan and Mycenaean civilizations? Focus on maritime trade versus military conquest. Who was the Tsar that westernized Russia and made it a great power in the 17th to 18th centuries? Peter the Great. What was the event where a pro-democracy demonstration was forcibly suppressed in Beijing, China? Tiananmen Square Massacre, 1989. Which two primary factions clashed in the civil war for power in Rome after Caesar's assassination? Octavian and Antony. What major reasons led Xerxes I to abandon the Greek campaign? Supply issues and rebellion. Which philosophical school of Hellenism emphasized asceticism and reason? The Stoic school. Which empire was founded by Cyrus II? Achaemenid Persian Empire. What were pharaohs buried with to continue ruling in the afterlife in ancient Egypt? Slaves and servants. Which countries were part of the Central Powers during World War I? Germany, Austria, Ottoman Empire, etc. In which year did Cyrus II conquer Babylon? Year 539 BC. What is the name of the occupational association formed by merchants and craftsmen in medieval European cities? Guild. What was the representative battle method used on the Western Front during World War I, characterized by prolonged standoffs and trenches? Trench warfare. Which nation was the first to establish an empire in the ancient Oriental civilizations? Akkadian Empire. Which kingdom destroyed Babylonia? Achaemenid Empire, Persia. What is the historical record that documents the achievements of the various Khans of the Mongol Empire? Yuan Shi. Who was the German that invented the printing press, leading to the spread of knowledge? Gutenberg. Which gate of Babylon is known for its blue bricks and decorations? Ishtar Gate. What did ancient Persia construct to improve administrative efficiency and quickly relay royal commands? Royal Road. What event was the decisive factor in the fall of the Byzantine Empire? Fall of Constantinople. When was the full-scale excavation of the ruins of Persepolis initiated? (1930s). Who became the first emperor of the Holy Roman Empire after the division of the Frankish Empire? Otto I. Which ancient kingdom in Asia Minor was the first to use metallic currency? Lydia. What is the name of the ancient trade route that connected China with the West? Silk Road. What was the primary method Herodotus used for documenting history? Travel and oral inquiry. What was the main reason for the spread of Greek culture during the Hellenistic period? Alexander the Great's conquests and city building. What was the main commodity that the Phoenicians traded actively? Purple dye. Which emperor led the Byzantine Empire to its peak, leaving a legacy in law and architecture? Justinian. Who was the emperor of Russia that promoted Westernization and founded St. Petersburg? Peter the Great. What field did Aristotle categorize while studying the natural world? Metaphysics. What term describes the easing of tensions between the USA and the USSR in the 1970s? Détente. What is the famous female statue found at the Mohenjo-Daro site? Dancing Girl. What rights did Pericles expand to the citizens? Suffrage. What were Germany, Italy, and Japan, the Allies during World War II, collectively known as? Axis powers. What is the concept in Epicureanism that signifies mental peace and tranquility? Ataraxia. What was the giant projectile weapon used by the Roman army for long-range attacks? Ballista. Why did Renaissance painters use perspective? To express three-dimensionality. In what year did Russia sell Alaska to the United States? Year 1867. Why did the 300 Spartan warriors keep fighting to the end at the Battle of Thermopylae? Defense of the Greek mainland. Thank you for watching until the end. We'd love to hear your feedback and historical insights in the comments. Your support helps us create even more history quizzes. Let's keep exploring together.